Breaking news, Nigerians. Wonders shall never end in this country. Indeed, we've seen a lot in Nigeria. Every day, new drama. A Nigerian lady identified as Bilikusu has sparked widespread discussions online after she declared her love for our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This lady said she loved Mr. President. While many Nigerians are lamenting, complaining over the economic hardship under this Tinubu's administration, this young lady revealed that she has feelings for Mr. President, while Nigerians are complaining bitterly under this Tinubu's administration. To an extent, they've nicknamed Tinubu as T-Pain. So this lady has fallen in love with T-Pain, aka T-Pain, President Bola Tinubu. She made this known during her recent interview with Amina TV, stating that she loves Mr. President and she would like to marry Mr. President. Yes, my country people. And this lady is an Hausa lady. She stated that her purpose on the show was to discuss love, emphasizing her desire to marry a wealthy and influential man, a man that is rich, someone that is very, very rich. And then when asked to elaborate on the type of influential man she desired, to which she replied that the big person she wants is President Bola Tinubu. This prompted the interviewer to question the type of love she wanted in such a man. And then she responded and said she wanted the love of a husband and a wife, like a married couple love. She spoke all these things in Hausa language, where she stated that she loves Mr. President, that Tinubu is a righteous person, Tinubu is a faithful person, and to crown it all, Tinubu is an handsome man. Hey, my country people, nothing wey we no go see for Naija oh. Nothing wey we no go see for Naija. This lady talk say President Bola Tinubu na handsome man. Say na fine boy with no pimple. Say Tinubu gaj, everywhere soft, everywhere stew for where Mr. President dey. She don talk say this matter na serious matter oh, because na love matter. And they no dey take love matter dey do anyhow. Say she wants big man. And that kind person wey she wants na President Bola Tinubu. And say she won't be Tinubu wife. Guys, we all know that our president is married. And Tinubu seems to be uninterested in getting another wife. We know that Tinubu, yes, is a Muslim, thus is permitted to have as many wives as he wants. That is good and fine. But Tinubu seems to be uninterested in getting a new wife. Perhaps we have other influential men that are well known, in getting or marrying plenty women, in terms of marrying younger ladies. There are many of them in Nigeria. They are well known. But Mr. President is not one of them. Mr. President is not one of them. I'm sure Tinubu has a lot of problems on his head currently. And he wouldn't have any chance to think of perhaps getting a second wife. I'm sure the First Lady Oluremi Tinubu will not like this statement from this lady. Yes, she wouldn't like it, because it's as if someone is out there claiming to love her husband, her whole husband though, guys. This is interesting. But then her revelation have indeed, triggered massive reactions from social media users. Some persons have expressed their, reactions, because at this point, she do not know what she's up against. Imagine as a young lady having eyes for the president of the whole country, not even for a senator or a particular House of Reps member, but the president. That's massive, oh, guys. That is very, very massive. But then, the young lady has spoken her mind, because in Nigeria there is freedom of speech. Yes. So, due to that reason, she expressed her love for Mr. President and she wishes to marry him. So, it is left for Tinubu now to decide if he will consider, getting a second wife. But I don't think so. Nigeria's problem is too much. Tinubu has a lot on his plate currently with the problems of this country, and I'm not sure he's thinking of getting a second wife to add to Senator Oluremi Tinubu. I don't think that is possible. But then this lady must have her own reasons for wanting to marry Mr. President. Perhaps she felt like the president is an influential person, one that will pull her and her family, in fact, her entire generation out of poverty. Yes, else why would a young lady that is ought to be the granddaughter to Mr. President make such a statement that she wants to marry Mr. President, that he's handsome? But she made that statement because she knew quite well that Mr. President is no ordinary person. He is wealthy. He's extremely rich. And thus, if her plans works, or if she should go ahead with her plans and eventually get married to the president, she would be made for life. Her family would be uprooted from poverty. Her generation will know no poverty again. So this is coming from a place of her wanting security for her family, for herself, and her generation. But then calling the president handsome, wow, someone that is old enough to be her grandfather because of money. This is indeed a very interesting story. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Let's not forget, Tinubu as a Muslim can marry as many wives as he wants, but being the president, is he allowed to have, about 2 or 3 wives? How many first ladies are we going to have in Nigeria? So my country people, make una come shook mouth for this matter. Yes, she said so because she wants money, not because she is there for real love whatsoever. She is looking for an influential man because she is looking for money. So that is it. So these are the causes of hardship, hunger, poverty in the land that will make a young lady to aspire to be a second wife to a man old enough to be her grandfather or even her great-great-grandfather. Who knows? This hardship in this country has really twisted the minds of some persons that they tend not to think straight anymore because of poverty, because of hardship. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? What do you think, or how do you think the First Lady will react to this news? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.